After initially selecting 123insight for Maine Office Furniture in 2006, MKP Group decided to use the system to drive specific projects such as manufacturing a storage system for the British Library. The project went well, so much so that 123insight was rolled out across the entire facility without considering other systems, with a case study following shortly afterwards. This 10 years on case study explores how 123insight has allowed MKP to drastically increase their product range whilst reducing both lead times and stock. MKP Group, based in Milton Keynes, Buckinghamshire, comprises of Milton Keynes Pressings and Maine Office Furniture. 2006 saw the initial implementation of 123insight at Maine, replacing a discontinued MRP system. MKP saw the success, adopting the system for specific projects in 2013. A case study written at the time highlighted reductions in stock and far fewer errors, and shortly afterwards the decision was made to expand 123insight's reach across the entire company. Maine has a staff of 25, with MKP employing approximately 175.
We looked at the market, came across 123insight, liked the business model of paying monthly subscription, and that's when we started taking on 123. We've now since gone into our parent company, MKP, and started to use that across the board now.
After 123insight was implemented across the whole of MKP, significant benefits immediately came to light. Previously, the company had a limited, fixed range of products, most of which were made from stock. Now that they have greater visibility of product sales trends and manufacturing capacity, they have been able to widen their product range considerably.
Originally we only had one product range, files and cupboards. There's more than 4 or 5 product ranges now. So there's the high level, and then there's the mid-range units we supply. We also manufacture pedestals and tower units, and then we're diversifying into new products all the time now.
Despite the massive increase in manufactured product types, stock actually reduced, which Adrian attributes to this visibility.
Before we would have kept everything in stock in large quantities. We would have also kept a large quantity of pre-manufactured components. Now we'll make everything straight direct to order, rather than keeping stock.
In addition to the reduction in stock and wider product range, lead times were more than halved, as only products that were actually sold were being manufactured.
We're reducing our stock levels and only ordering in what we need. And then we have, from 123insight, we know straight away what the lead time is for the part, so we can give an accurate lead time to our customers at order placement.
Something that was not expected was that the quality of the finished components improved as a byproduct of the streamlining process.
We haven't got large amounts of stock. The potential for damage in that stock, lying around, getting dirty, being damaged by careless operators, whereas now it's manufactured and within minutes or hours it's moved to the next point on the assembly line, processed and dealt with.
Since MKP implemented the system, 123insight's reach has extended throughout the business. They increased from their initial 7 licenses in use at Maine to another 6 at MKP. 123insight's flexible licensing allows the group to add or remove licenses on a monthly basis as and when they need them.
Originally we only had sales support and ordering using 123insight. We've now got all the everybody within the business using in the management of the business using 123insight. It's now across the board. The people who do the design work also have a seat now.
As a user of 123insight for over a decade, MKP has received several software updates, which they now opt to have installed remotely by 123insight at a time suitable to them. Adrian cites that the experience has been painless.
They were quite smooth. We made a time for it to happen. 123insight dialed in, then did the necessary, and then we were up and running the next working day. So really there was no stock in the business.
Support is important for any system relied upon by a company, and MKP and Maine combined are under 123insight's average of 1 call to the help desk per customer per month, with all calls being completed to Adrian's satisfaction.
occasion I've had to ring them up. They always helpful. If they can't get you an answer straight away, you know someone will ring you back within a few hours and give you the information you require.
MKP has also taken advantage of 123insight's training assurance, which allows them to purchase a fixed number of training days at a concessionary rate, spreading the cost as low monthly payments. Adrian says this has been very beneficial in ensuring that the workforce gets the most out of the system without having to think about budgeting for training.
About 2 or 3 years ago we took up training insurance, really to spread the cost over the months, and then we knew we'd got the days in the bank and we can use them as and when we want to. The second, after you say, well, I need some training, the second question is how much. Whereas if you now look at it back and say, well, have I got enough days banked to do this? It's almost, you don't even think about the cost. You're taking it out of the bank, it's like a savings account, isn't it?
As a long-standing user, Adrian values the relationship that he's built with 123insight. He feels that it is unique in comparison to his relationship with other suppliers. He also feels that 123insight's regular open days are useful as they provide an open forum for discussion and allow customers to swap ideas.
I don't think we get it from other suppliers. We go to the open days, we meet other suppliers, we hear what other people are doing with it. It gives you other ideas of how you can better what you're doing with the software, and that's just something it's heard of with other people. There's never that meeting of like minds.
MKP plans to implement 123insight's CRM Plus in the future to assist the sales department. Adrian feels that 123insight's stable platform, coupled with its attractive business model, has been instrumental in the success of both businesses.
It's the quiet thing running in the background. The interesting thing is that when MKP wanted to look at an MRP system, we started off with the projects and then moved into putting it across the board. We didn't even go elsewhere. Straight away the decision was we'll go with 123insight.